Now that some bodies have been found and they are being asked to accept those bodies as accept a body as that of a fever, is that and presume that is a
Yes,
fever?
yes, and that body is fake.
Wow.
That is not a fever. That is just is the same plan that those people are doing that they are doing. He invited Celine
Okay.
and asked Celine, how much would you I will compensate you guys for coming to spend weekend with me. Celine wrote back on that text message allegedly that for for her and her friend they need 1 million naira
That is what we
because
are.
yeah, this is the problem. They collected money from Andrew. They tried to make a body.
Mhm.
Okay, they tried
Yeah,
to give a body. They found a body,
sure.
which we are now realizing is fake. So it is a crime that is beyond anyone. And the Ghanaian must stand up to ask question from the Nigerian authority. The Ghanaian ambassador to Nigeria must speak. It's your citizen. It is your citizen. Regardless of how they came to Nigeria, they are African. They have a right to visit any country, and nobody must take them out for any reason.
All right. I was here for very a quick update. Ghana phobia Ira Ewo Nigeria. Reports are eba ebi say womu ebi say womu tiase. The exact location say womu he say womu and I say womu tiase no. Abranteɛ no a ghanafoɔ no kɔsraa no a ebi sɛ na wɔn yɛ nempena ɔne wɔn kɔ akɔyɛ threesome, a whole lot of allegations and about out. Currently abranteɛ no ankasa deɛ wawu, but ansa na ɔbɛwu no ne yɔnko brɛboɔ bi wɔ hɔ a ɔne ne di nkɔmmɔ ɛka adeɛ asi pɔtee, and we believe sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ yɛma wo this update. Yɛn nua Ben ɛyɛ Nigeria ni, ne ontumi ne yɛ nka twi no ɛno nti yɛbɛpɔtɔ yɛde bɛkɔ ɛyɛ borɔfo kasa mu baabi a na mahwɛ sɛ mɛtumi akyɛkyerɛ mu ɛde aba ɛyɛ twi kasa mu a. And so Ben, let me welcome you to KOFI TV.
Hi there. Hi, Kofi. How you doing, sir?
Fine, thank you. Yes, I had to do a little local language introduction for
That's
my
all right.
audience.
That's all right.
Okay. So first of all, tell us before your friend in question, the one who Ghanaians generally believe invited these ladies for whatever reason. Yes, we'll be getting into the reason. That is, if he told you. Um,
Mhm.
what can you tell us? What were his last words before he passed on?
So the last word before he passed away, like he told me specifically, the two young ladies left his house in the morning. I asked him more than 20 times during our conversation. I constantly asked him, what happened? What happened to the girls? And he kept on telling me they left his house. So I don't know what the truth is, but the whole openness to the case is bringing um more information that is basically confusing to everyone listening.
Okay. So back here in Ghana, there is the belief that they are dead. Um, some blogs and some posts seem to suggest so. Per the last conversation, do you also buy this idea that probably they are dead?
The with the conversation I have with my friend Andrew, the guy that is alleged to have kidnapped them, the
Yes.
guy that was later taken out on his way to the capital, the guy told me, I asked him specifically if he did it. He didn't. He said he didn't. But in my mind of mine, I believe he did something wrong. I believe something went wrong. But when I watch the whole lies that later come out of it, I don't believe it anymore, 100%. So I believe that those girls are somewhere. Those girls need to be found. So I will never open my mouth and say RIP to them. I think it is wrong. In the UK here, to RIP anybody missing, you have to find body. And without body, you can't RIP anybody. And in Nigeria, we have seen people that are kidnapped for 6 months,
Mhm.
for 3 months, for 9 months, and they still come out. So we cannot say RIP to them, please. I don't understand why our brothers and sisters in Ghana believe that. They shouldn't do that. We need to keep the search on. We need to keep the information on. We need to keep digging for the truth. And maybe somehow those kids are somewhere.
Um, Tell us, did your friend tell you the reason for inviting these two ladies in question?
Yes, my friend, I didn't know about the ladies. On the 8th of May, Andrew get in touch with me very late in the night, and he said he wanted to take his life. I'm like, why? And then he told me he lost money. The messages and the text messages are there. And I start to talk to him, why? You can't do that. If it is money, you're going to make the money back. During the conversation, he sent me a WhatsApp message, a, a long screen WhatsApp conversation with Celine, Afiba's friend.
Okay,
I didn't even have a look. I was just interested in talking to him, not to commit what he want to do.
okay,
But so that was when I realized what happened. He said he invited Celine and asked Celine to come with her friend to come and spend weekend.
okay,
So that is all that happened.
okay. So, what then was Afiba doing if it was Celine who was invited?
Afiba was invited, and in the text message, which I also dispute, and that's why I want the police to look at it, to look at Andrew's, the suspect, um, phone and check it out and make sure that this text message he forwarded to me is authentic. He invited Celine
Okay,
and asked Celine, how much would you, I will compensate you guys for coming to spend weekend with me. Celine wrote back on that text message allegedly that for for her and her friend, they need 1 million naira.
okay,
And that was it. There was never agreement of paying anything or nothing. But they did come over to his friend to his place, and this incident happened. So another thing I need to clear in our Ghanaians' mind is this: we must not condemn these people for any reason that they travel to Nigeria. Any reason that they travel to, no, but they don't deserve what they are getting. They don't deserve it. Afiba does not deserve to be taken out like that. Afiba does not deserve to be taken out. I am in the UK here. If I move to China today and I travel to China with contraband as highest as class A and they arrest me in China, the UK will protect me and make sure I am back. They will never condemn me, even though it's an offense. Even though it's an offense in the UK to carry drug, if China catch me, China will not do me harm. UK will bring me back to their country and I'll serve my punishment. So we must not be condemning these girls and say because they went for that, they deserve what they got. So what I was saying, I don't want us to be dwelling on their mission. Nobody deserves the treatment they got.
yeah.
They are missing. Let us concentrate our attention on the missing girls and make sure we put searchlight on it to find them. Looking for a reason why we must not speak for them. It is inhuman. It is unjustifiable.
Tell us, do you believe your friend was sort of taken out? Probably for some reason, he didn't commit suicide. He was shot purposely to cover up something.
Yes, that's what I believe, and that's why I'm fighting. And when my friend was traveling with the police, let me tell you something. The police were arrested my friend on the 8th of May. They took him to the station. Now the police do the investigation for 2 weeks, and they come back with their investigation to say this looked like a self-kidnap. Our Celine phone was ringing, so they allow my friend to be released. As soon as he's getting released, some team of police officers came from the capital and said they want this guy to come to Abuja, that the Ghanaian embassy have made a complaint. So they are taking him to Abuja now. Instead of flying him straight to Abuja, the police that took him begin to drive him. The suspect was driving himself in his Mercedes. He has his phone, he has his laptop, he has his gun He has his GUN with him. So you don't expect somebody that is suspected of kidnapping 2 young ladies to have access to all of his facility, including driving himself. They did not go directly to Abuja. They were sleeping over along the road. They spent 4 days along the road, sleeping in the hotel with the officers, eating, drinking, and at the last minute, they basically murdered him. And when I saw the news, this guy was so smart to be sending messages when he was traveling. The police came out and gave a completely false narrative through Harrison. Harrison came out and lied. And I was watching and I'm like, no, these girls may be alive. Whoever is doing cover up may go back to kill this girl. And that is why I came out to speak.
It's still fishy. Who might,
It,
in fact, the master brain behind this, if your friend Andrew invited them, and now
yes.
Andrew has been killed, the girls
Mm-hmm.
left Andrew's house, according to the last conversation Andrew had with you. Then,
According to what Andrew said, and
yes.
according to police that had him for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. So
Yes.
then who might, what will be the mastermind behind this?
You say you're asking who may be the mastermind of this
Yes, behind
plan.
this. Is it a
For me,
catalog? Is it something that happens? Is it for a reason? We are still lost.
there's so many actors that are involved in this. There's so many actors. If you are looking at the police, the way they manage this thing, you can see their hand. If you're looking at Afiba's friend called Blessing, you can see the hand. If you're looking at Harrison, you can see the hand. Everything look like a package to wrap this guy up. And everything look like a lie. So we believe these girls are somewhere.
No, if they are alive, why the rush to conclude they are dead? That is what we
Because
are.
this is the problem. They collected money from Andrew. They tried to make a body. Okay, they tried
Yeah,
to give a body. They found a body,
sure.
which we are now realizing is fake. So it is a crime that is beyond anyone. And the Ghanaian must stand up to ask questions from the Nigerian authority. The Ghanaian ambassador to Nigeria must speak. It's your citizen. It is your citizen. Regardless of how they came to Nigeria, they are African. They have a right to visit any country, and nobody must take them out for any reason.
I was saying for your name Ben or your Andrew. Abranteɛ no a Ghana ni ne Nigeria ni kɔkɔ sra no ɛwɔ Nigeria a bɛpem nnɛ yɛhu no mmaayea no bio no ne yɔnko brɛboɔ ɛna yɛne no ɛredi nkɔmmɔ no ɔkyerɛkyerɛ yɛn nneɛma baako anaa mmienu bi mu a mɛsan akyerɛkyerɛ ne nyinaa mu ɛde ama yɛn ɛwɔ ɛyɛ hwii kasa mu ma mentwa me ho sima mmra na yɛnte ase abranteɛ no koraa no ɔyɛ hwan na mensan breaking it down bi mfa True Green Foods ɛyɛ Ghana yɛn nnuane a yɛdi ya ɛna wɔn mo refine no to the extent sɛ yɛyi ɛyɛ carbohydrate na yɛdi ne bebree no afirim nti yɛboa wo control o sugar level nti obi a wopɛ sɛ wonyi ɛkyɛ a yɛn kɔka so anya diabetes menni we ewiase wanyi a wobɛtumi adi bibia na saa brɛ ne bɛka kyerɛ sɛ menni bibia ɛrɛ ho Mr. True Green Foods ne deɛ saa brɛ a wo ahoɔden ne di bi na ɛmmoa ma ahoɔden no ɛnka hɔ abrɛ a wanyi obi a onim so diabetes, hypertension, pressure, ne kidney, ne nneɛma ne nyinaa no. Ka kyerɛ ne sɛ ɔni True Green Foods. Na ɛbɛboa na correct saa nneɛma yi nyinaa. Wɔn wɔ US nti wofa number no a na oni wɔn adi nkɔmɔ na wɔn ahyepo bi de abrɛ baabi a wɔwɔ bi a ɛbɛboa na watumi anyi akyɛ. Enti no order bi wɔn wɔ breakfast, lunch, supper ne nyinaa different types of nnuane a wobɛtumi adi na correct wapɔmuden no ɛde ama wo.
The conspiracy, the hide and see. It's not making no sense.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense. So it looks to me like this is a package job. Unfortunately, there are 2 young ladies that are involved. So I don't understand why the Ghanaian embassy will accept. So do you heard that about Ghanaian embassy suggested that Afiba's family should accept the body?
That is news to me.
Yes. So that is what Afiba husband said on a Nigerian national TV.
Now that some bodies have been found and they are being asked to accept those bodies as accept a body as that of Afiba. Is that and presume that is
Yes,
Afiba?
yes, and that body is fake.
Wow,
That is not a fever. That is just is the same plan that those people are doing that they are doing.
this is serious.
So the body was found after the second day. Andrew was taken out on the I think on the 31st, on the 29th, on the 30th, and the body was found on the 3rd of June. And according to the person that found the body, who is Harrison, a very questionable character in Nigeria, that pretended he's suing humanitarian.
Mhm.
Is it clear to you?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Hello. Is the guy that has been speaking about this matter. His name is Harrison. Harrison say he's a human rights activist.
Yes.
Nobody believes him. Nobody believes him. This guy have a serious, questionable criminal background. So he found the body and he told Nigerians that the body was there for 30 days. There is no way in Nigeria a human body will be for 30 days and nobody will talk.
Mhm.
It was not in the bush, it was in a community, and nobody is able to talk. It doesn't make any sense. The same Harrison collected money from the police, worked with the same police. After Andrew was taken out on his way to Abuja, after 4 days along the road, the same Harrison returned back to the state to find the body with the same officer that killed Andrew along the road. It doesn't make any sense.
At all.
It doesn't make any sense. So the conspiracy keep going, the lies keep going. And for me, knowing Andrew, that if Andrew would have done this, he would have told me. I watched this guy an hour before they kill him, basically. He called me to tell me what's going on. And I asked him again, where are the girls? Did you see the girl? Did you have hand in this? He said, no, buddy, I don't. They left my house. So if he has a hand in it, if the police believe it is true this guy kidnapped the girls, why do you travel with the same guy 4 days on the road, sleeping in a hotel with the police officer, eating, driving his car, having his phone with him? Somebody, they say, kidnapped two young ladies they have not seen for almost a month. So you guys, as a media in Ghana, must lend your voice. Please forgive Afiba for whatever reason she came to Nigeria for. She cannot speak for herself now. So you guys need to speak for her. I've been using my voice. I've wrote petition. I've wrote to British Embassy. I have wrote to everywhere. I've used my blog to advocate for this. So what the government of Nigeria and the police are now doing, they are now sponsoring bloggers to connect me to the crime. I'm like, are you guys crazy? I'm in the UK. You can't connect me to a crime when I'm not even present in the country.
Yeah. But let me find out about this scenario of organ harvesting and it also being something that is a possibility. Are you aware of something like that?
Organ harvesting. I know the guy for 11 years. If you tell me he's a psychopath, he's beating girls, I understand. Organ harvesting, I don't believe it. I don't buy the story. It's still part of their narrative to buy to buy the public. They know the story to tell Africans, and they will take it and run with it without questioning. Organ harvesting, the guy harvests the organ and pie two girls in his house and carry the girls and dump them behind his house and use a curtain from his house. What kind of an organ harvesting is that?
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense. So let us put our searchlight on Afiba. Please, it's very important. Every Ghanaians, every media, every stakeholder, the Ghanaian embassy, the foreign, everybody must speak out for this. They must ask for answer.
All right. But Andrew, he's been your friend for years. Can you tell us
Yes.
a bit about him? Who is he? Is he a Nigerian? And what was he
Andrew is
doing in Nigeria?
Andrew is a Nigerian.
Okay.
He is a Nigerian. He's he was raised and brought up in the UK,
Okay.
and he's all of his life he's in the UK basically. And he went to Nigeria about 3 years ago, 2021.
Okay.
And he went home with money. He went home to start a business, but he has a problem here. He lost his business. He lost his marriage, so he returned back to Nigeria.
Okay.
Some of the habit he practiced, like assaulting women, you can't do that in this country.
Okay.
In the UK, you can't even pinch a girl.
Okay.
You will go to jail for it. But when he was in Nigeria, he was doing a lot. The police were seeing him. He was committing offense. The police were taking bribe and they're not punishing him.
Okay.
So this is the problem we have. Nigerian police have failed Afiba and Celine, and the Ghanaian must lend their voice to make sure that they answer for this atrocity. If these girls are somewhere, they should release them. I don't believe they are dead because there's so many lies. There's so many lies. It's too many to count.
Do you believe the officers who took Andrew were genuine police officers? The officers who took
Well,
because considering the
well,
narrative you've given.
yes, Nigerian police have not been able to come out to talk for 2 months. They have not been able to offer any word. What are they waiting for? What are they waiting for? 2 citizens missing, over 3 people, because Andrew is a British, then Celine a Ghanaian, then a Nigerian. In a case as big as this, we have no hear from Nigerian police. Yes, and of course, those guys are police. But I believe Nigerian police can come out tomorrow and deny them that they are not working for them. So it is very important that Ghanaians ask for their daughter, regardless of, please, let us take this moral judgment away. What is Afiba doing? He's coming to do hookup. Please, let's throw this thing away. Let us concentrate our attention that we are missing our daughter. We'll lend our voice.
Okay. Right. Your final words, and I want you to be emphatic on if truly you still have the conviction Afiba is alive, um, Andrew's part in the whole scenario, and the police and the call for Ghanaians. I want this in your final words as well.
So this is my message to Ghanaian.
Yeah.
After Andrew was taken out, they have a plan. The plan was to give fine body anyhow, anyway. But I spoke out and I stopped all their plan. I didn't just speak out, I speak out fact. Andrew was actually not killed in his car. Andrew was killed outside his car and dumped back into his car. The car was intact. There was no bullet hole in the car. No bullet hole in the Mercedes. Then it's so many questions. And then 2 days later, they found a body. That body, according to them, has been there for 30 days. And there is no way, I know, there is no way a human body will be in a community in Africa, in anywhere in the city of Africa, and people will not talk.
Yeah.
Regardless of what. For 30 days, it's impossible. Our investigation has come out to say there is nobody in that community. Nobody smell anybody until they watch it on social media. They found a body on their community. The police in that area did not see anybody. And why did they have to return back to the same scene with the same police that killed Andrew along the road to identify a body somewhere without consulting? It's at stake here. And Nigerians, Ghanaians, every goodwill Africans must come out and speak. For me, I believe, I used to say that I believe 100% Andrew did them something. Andrew did something to them. But now I no longer believe it. I believe those girls are alive somewhere. Those girls are in the hand of someone. Those girls are in the hand of the same police that carry Andrew and eliminate him along the road. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
All right. Mr. Ben, thank you very much for your time. And I will keep in touch. This is an issue that we will follow up till we are able to see Afiba and Celine, whether they are alive or dead. At least that will make their parents and family have some finality.
Have a closure. Have a
Yeah,
closure.
yeah,
Everyone wants a closure. It
yes.
is impossible to just assume. And just imagine the insult
Mhm.
that you are suggesting. The same body that was offered to Afiba was offered to Celine family.
The same body.
The same body.
Wow.
The same body that was offered in secret to Afiba family to accept was also directly offered to Celine people. Accept this body and let's close the chapter. It was me that extend the case now. It was me that said, no, 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 these people are lying. These girls may be somewhere. And they say, how did you know? I said, the guy you travel with, the suspect, told me all of this, told me the joining. And after you kill him, you are lying. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. The Ghanaians are knowing to be decent people, knowing to follow law. Please, Ghanaian ambassador, Ghanaian foreign minister, stop listening to Harrison. He's working with the same team that basically may be in the charge of your dollar. Harrison is a crime on his own. He's a criminal on his own. This guy has been accused of kidnapping. This guy have been in a jail for 4 years. The same Harrison. The same Harrison have lied to the public that he has a kidney problem and he was raising money until they find out he has nothing. He came out to apologize. Just Google his name.
Mr. Ben, thank you very much once again. I will do my best with regards to this matter and get back to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you.
All right. True Green Foods. Ghana yɛnnuane a yɛdi ya ɛna wɔn are refine no to the extent sɛ yɛyi ɛyɛ carbohydrate na yɛdi ne bebree no afrim nti yɛboa wo control sugar level nti obi a wopɛ sɛ wunyi ɛkyɛ a yɛnkɔ so anya diabetes menni we ewiase wanyi a wobɛtumi adi bibia na saa brɛ ne bɛka kyerɛ sɛ menni bibia ɛrɛ ho Mr. True Green Foods ne deɛ saa brɛ a wo ahoɔden ne di bi na ɛmmoa ma ahoɔden no ɛnka hɔ abrɛ a wanyi obi a onim so diabetes, hypertension, pressure, ne kidney, ne nneɛma ne nyinaa no ka kyerɛ ne sɛ oni True Green Foods na ɛbɛboa na correct saa nneɛma nyinaa wɔn wɔ US nti wofa number no a na oni wɔn adi nkɔmɔ na wɔn ahyepo bi de abrɛ baabi a wɔ bi a ɛbɛboa na watumi anyi akyɛ enti no order bi wɔn wɔ breakfast, lunch, supper ne nyinaa different types of nnuane a wobɛtumi adi na acorrect wapɔmuden no ɛde ama wo tap send sɛ woyɛ obi a wopɛ sɛ woma ne sika de ba fie Ghana ha na unya rate sɛ a sika no rate na ba soro saa no na unya de emu edu correct na wo enjoy the project de ma abusua tap send download app ne sisi a sɛ Europe any UK wallet system na hya sɛ yɛ adwuma ho nti wo download a yebisa promo code KOFI TV shem ɛno ano no wobetumi asend sika e de aba fie a wonya challenge bia e very easy to use tap send and on the best to say yen charge o hwe and to take advantage of tap send Italian solar technology say awia no boss ano a na me see enti awia na ehye kwase kwa abra wo dan so betumi di solar panels agu so no anya anyinam ahoden free me so for Italian solar technology sisi a na wo mo me fix solar e wo fie ho wo mo payment plan enti uni sika da hwa e be che de ama na otua kakra akra untua light bill bio ano ano yedum kane a uni kane adum so bia ani asem take advantage na nya o freedom kakra wo fie na ho aba na yedum light dey ya na ha adwen use Italian solar technology wo mo system no wo ba be fix bibia de ama na atumi aboa wo na wanya anyinam ahoden bribia that's for insurance Ghana for mo akwantum no mo mfra mo sisi a na mo insure mo ho if you say the best form ema woda wasumjo Ghana for abrochire no baby a wo bia any woman nim komo diaspora insurance won be insure utimi insure abusuafo nso wo fie enti asem to wo mo a woni problem from na wo ma wo details ni na woda ho a oyem wan hyehyɛ wo sɛ na asem si a diaspora insurance be twitwa na afei watumi agye Malata African market ope Ghana aduane adi Ghana ntoma afria Ghana nsa anom Ghana anything Ghana a wo hwehwɛ no Malata African market be ma obi na watumi ato e wo Bronx New York enti hwehwɛ wo mo akiri kwan sisi a wo Bronx New York no weekend ne dey me say ya mo call pa but weekday no so no wo betumi kra frɛ wo mo na wo mo deliver e de amount take advantage rapid courier e bia na wato niam bia opese duru fie ntem e de ma oh 3-5 days na ba bedu rapid courier e de niam no beba e ba nso akotoka international airport straight na ba besi aha na wakwa akwaje opa e be deliver de abre wo aboboa no nti ade bia opese duru fie ntem so fa wo number no rapid courier for number no wo mo Europe and afa US ti me frɛ me misame na abra kofi na oka rapid courier any day no frɛ wo mo sisi a utumi to niam akra e use wo mo as recipient address and especially niam a ye ship ma Ghana no mo ship ma wo mo 3 days na ba bedru Ghana na wakwa akwaje very simple and to take advantage of them na intimi emwa